Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, that's a great...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Spartans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Martin. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. To the air, it's Martin. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. The Hoosiers come to the line and run the hurry up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Spartans. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Martin. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Scanning the field, it's Martin. The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. And they'll set up for the PAT. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. This winds up in a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Ball fielded near the 35. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Martin. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The defender gets a hand in there. It's up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's Martin. Pressure is coming. Down he goes, a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now, 5 wide.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 60 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Martin. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Strong game by this quarterback. all set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. To throw, it's Martin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Going again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And there's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still plenty of life left.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. We go with a direct snap. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Spartans. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, a avoiding any turnover potential and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And Chris, that's one thing. We're all the way back to George Perlis and all the guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach of Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Back to throw. It's Martin. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Hoosiers will crank up the tempo. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he drops back in the gun. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space in the 20. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Spartans moving quickly down the field here.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Okay, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Ready, ready.
The Spartans are in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Okay, ready.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Freeze him. Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dropping back, it's Martin. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I think we'll play next. Well, 21-3 for the game to finish with a 12-point. First off, 450 yards, 372 passing yards, 4 for 7 on third down is good. We're in a turnover battle. 15 minutes more time of possession. We caught a weak ass open on a beautiful spring time. But we won, so yay. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Ball projection. We might slide up to 2.